Making your own clear ice is not as difficult as you might think. With this method, you could make a large batch of clear ice for under $12. The method I'm going to show you today is through a process called directional freezing. I like this method because it's cheap, easy, and it looks amazing. Step 1 is to find a small cooler that will fit inside of your freezer. With this cooler, all you need to do is take off the top and fill it with whatever purified water you can find. Fill the cooler, but leave 1 inch at the top. This will help you not only to prevent sloshing around when you're putting it in the freezer, but it gives the ice enough room to freeze. Place the cooler in the freezer and make sure that it's level. This process takes roughly 24 hours. Because the cooler has all sides insulated, aside from the top, it's going to freeze from the top to the bottom. At this point, you can remove the cooler from the freezer and set out for 5 minutes. This will allow enough time for your ice to easily slip out of the cooler. Just be aware that there will be excess water at the bottom of the cooler, so don't make a mess. At this point, use a serrated knife to clear off any excess ice. As the water is freezing, the air bubbles that would typically remain in the water and make cloudy ice actually get pushed to the bottom. Now, as you can see, you're left with one perfectly clear slab of ice. From here, you can cut this into large or small cubes. The ideal cube is the largest that will fit in your glass. So measure your glass and then start cutting. To cut the ice, you'll first need to score it. This is where you need your serrated blade again. All you need to do is make a groove about 1 centimeter deep. Then take a hammer and firmly tap on the blade. This is an easy way to separate the ice without having to carve all the way through. Make sure your groove is as straight as possible. This will give you the cleanest line when you make your cut. Do this as many times as you need in order to render the most cubes out of your slab of ice. And it's that easy. Now you have perfectly clear ice for any beverage. If you're not going to use the cubes right away, you can still store them in your freezer. I would recommend putting them in plastic containers.